Okay, friends, now we are coming to verbal ability. Now, verbal ability, again, as I said, RC is no rocket science. Verbal ability is there's an ability. If you're reading, you're speaking, you're listening properly, you'll be able to do it. But again, you'll need lot of practice, because initially it used to be only the grammar, but now they are advanced so much that you have to go through every sentence. You have to take the help of grammar, you have to take the help of the common sense, the decency. Let's see, this thing lies in reading, success lies in reading carefully and trying to find out where it flows like a river. Now let us read one thing. People with dyslexia. Now, topic is dyslexia or people, we do not know, have difficulty with print reading, and people with autism spectrum disorders have difficulty in mind reading. Now, very confusing. We do not know, is it dyslexia, is it people with dyslexia, is the topic mind reading, is the topic print reading. But no problem, let us read second one. An example cannot be the first. An example of lost cognitive instinct is mind reading. Now here mind reading is being a topic which matches with the first, and he has given definition of mind reading by using colon: our capacity to think of ourselves and others as having beliefs, desires, thoughts and feelings. So second is as simple as that. Example of lost cognitive instinct is mind reading. Now first cannot be the opener, second cannot be the opener, because mind reading is the topic, we know for sure, unless it changes in 3 and 4. Mind reading, look at 3. Looks increasingly like literacy. A skill we know for sure it is not in our genes, since scripts have been around for only writing has been there around for 600 years. So how can we say that mind reading? 3 is the opener. Let us read fourth first. Print reading. Now first is talking about print reading. Fourth is talking about print reading. Print reading, like mind reading, varies across cultures, depends heavily on certain parts of the brain, and is subject to development disorders. Now first is talking about development disorders. So 4-1 is a pair and 3-2 is a pair. So it's very easy, 3-2, 4-1. I'll put it at a very easy one. Now let us look at the second one. Metaphors. Now maybe the topic is metaphor. May map to similar meanings across languages, but the subtle difference can have a profound impact on our understanding of the world. What is the keywords? Metaphors, similar meanings across languages. So topic is metaphor. The context is similar meanings across languages, understanding of the world. Second, Latin scholars point out carpe diem is a horticulture metaphor that, particularly seen in context of its source, is more accurately translated as plucking the day, evoking the plucking and gathering of ripening fruits or flowers, enjoying a moment that is rooted in the sensory experience of the nature, unrelated to the force employed in seizing. So the topic is carpe diem, and it's a metaphor. The phrase carpe diem, which is often translated as seize the day, and its accompanying philosophy, has gone on to inspire countless people in how they live their lives and motivate us to see a world little different from. Now 2 and 3 are very strong contenders for opener. Let us see. What is saying? It is an example of one or the more telling ways that we translate metaphors from one language to another, revealing the process of our hidden assumptions about what we really value. Now once again 4-1 pair is clearly established. because it is talking similar meanings across languages, and 4 is saying one language to another, translate, mistranslate. So 4, 1. Now the problem is 2, 3 or 3, 2. Now, to decide that which one is carrying forward, if you look at the end, 2 is limited to the word, how it has evolved, evolution of the word, carpe diem metaphor. And 3 is talking about what this phrase is doing. So we will comfortably go for 2, 3, 4, 1. Let us take, okay, odd one out. One argument is that. Now very good. If there is one, there is another. शोला है ना, आधे इधर जाओ आधे उधर जाओ. So one argument will be followed by another argument. It is argument. Is that actors that do not fit within a single well-defined category may suffer illegitimacy discount. Now here argument, actors, well-defined category, and this discount. Let's see. Is odd one out? We have to others cannot come before some have come, and those some have to believe, because others are believing that complex identities confuse audience about the organization or role of purpose. 1 and 2 are wide apart. Illegitimacy of account, well-defined category. 2 is talking about complex audiences, identities. Some organizations have complex and multi-dimensional identities. So 2 is going on connecting with 3. That because identities, complex, multi-dimensional identities that span or combine categories, while others, some and others have taken together, possess narrow identities. ठीक है. So some others 3 has taken. Identity is one of the most important feature of an organization, but there exist opposite views among sociologists. So 4, 3 is a pair. Now if 2 has to come, 5 has to come before 3, before 2, and it is coming because think and believe are synonyms. Those who thinks is saying, 4 is saying is how identity performance some and others. Then those who think that complex identities are beneficial point of advantage of ambiguity and organizations potential to differentiate themselves from competitors, and others believe that it confuses. For 5 is saying it is profitable, and it is saying it's loss making. So answer is 1.